Hey PokeObsessors, welcome to Pokemon Shuffle. I'm going to go through the mobile app tutorial on how to play Pokemon Shuffle. I am doing this tutorial to have a little bit of fun with the game. It's pretty exciting to connect with everyone about Pokemon and games like this. And Pokemon Shuffle is not really played a lot, but I find it fun to connect with people that do. So we're first going to start putting in our name. I am going to put PokeObsession, the name of the YouTube channel. And after putting in our name, we're now greeted by a trainer, or a guide that will help us through the game. Her name is Amelia. And now she shows us Esper, the first Pokemon that we're going to battle. And pretty much this part is going to show us about how to play the game, play those puzzle games. She shows us the hearts. The hearts are the time system of the game. For every 30 minutes, you regain a heart, and you only get maximum of 5 hearts before you have to purchase more hearts. She shows us about how to, or when you connect 3 to 5 in a row, that they represent the attack power to defeat the Pokemon boss. In this case, it's Esper. She's showing us how you could move around with the puzzles. It's pretty much the standard puzzle game that we've always played through other franchises or mediums, but Pokemon. And the cool part is, once it's cleared, we get the bonus points for having extra moves. That's important for being able to have a higher catch rate for Pokemon. Because of the 6 moves left over, it's going to reach to 100% max, so we'll be catching Esper this round, which we'll be using later for the tutorial process. After the tutorial process, I don't use Esper, so it's more for a fun thing, not a necessity real thing. And then there, she's showing us the reward process. And now we're introduced by the second Pokemon, Bulbasaur. And then now we're showing the process of how to move Pokemon into our little bench area. And now we're going to click continue. Amelia's also showing us the coin process, and we could purchase aids that could help us out, like 5 extra moves, or increasing our Pokemon's attack power. And now with this one, just move it over and bam, beat Bulbasaur. And then now we're getting 9 moves left over, which will give us a 100% chance of capturing Bulbasaur. That's pretty exciting. So there we go, up to max. Now we throw the Pokeball. Go. Wiggle wiggle with the Pokeball, and then bam. Caught it. Exciting. And then he's showing us that every time when you defeat a Pokemon, the Pokemon used to play in the game gain experience points to later level up. It's like the actual RGP games. Well, RPG, my bad. And now we're playing up against Squirtle. Amelia is showing us an example of using Pokemon of the same type that will help defeat ones that are weaker, since grass is strong against water. And now we're going to hopefully catch a Squirtle. Mostly catch a Squirtle, let's be real. Tutorial lessons are to be kind, not to be mean. Now we're going to move Bulbasaur over. And then also with this part, you see how I'm moving the Pidgey down to do like a little cross move. So it's very useful to get 2 combos or more in the game. So that way you save on your moves, and then you can use that to capture Pokemon at a higher catch rate. Now with 8 moves left over, we are at 82% catchability, but we're most likely going to get Squirtle because it's starting out in the game and they want us to capture our favorite ones versus making us sad. And now there we go. Squirtle at attack power 40. Moving on to Charmander. And this is where Amelia will show us that we can click the optimize button, where it will then bring in the strongest Pokemon and take out the weakest ones. And so we're not going to use Bulbasaur this round, but we're using Squirtle. So now we're going to move Happiny over there to do a little double move. We're also going to be moving Happiny again to get the Pidgey like crossover. So the tutorial of this part was showing that you could use Squirtle like 4 in a row, but it was more beneficial to try to add the combo moves. And now we're going to capture Charmander at a 70% catchability rate. The attack power for Charmander is a level 40. So far it looks like Bulbasaur is the weaker one. Makes me think if they actually take the realistic aspects of Pokemon in the RPG games and add it here. Interesting thought. Leave a comments below if you think that is something that Pokemon Shuffle adds or doesn't. Now we're battling Eevee. We are using the whole starter gang. It's like if we were battling with red and blue Pokemon games against our rival in yellow. That gets it Eevee. But we beat Eevee with 8 moves left over, and now we're going to go back to the catchability part. This part is where Amelia is going to show us that if we don't capture the Pokemon the first time, we get to use a Great Ball. But the Great Ball costs 3,500 coins, which when you look at the coins that you get now, it might not seem a lot, but it'll later like add up in the game. So I recommend only capturing ones that are really difficult or later have Mega Stones, because you'll later want to use those Pokemon that have the ability to Mega Evolve. So now we have Eevee with the Great Ball catchability, and now we get to move on to our 6th stage, which is Pidgey. And now we're taught about jewels. Jewels are the ultimate currency in the game. You get to use jewels to buy hearts or coins or other things. For example, Amelia is showing here jewels. You could get 6 hearts, and the increment goes up. I would definitely recommend saving the jewels. I would not use them for Great Balls. I would save it for more of a heart scenario. Now we're battling Pidgey. We are using, sadly, no Bulbasaur. Lord, trees. This is blah. And then this part is showing us that you would probably need to use the rock. I meant using a Pokemon to destroy the rock, which is a barrier. To defeat the barriers, you would have to match up next to the rock. But I'm not doing it here to show you guys you don't need to defeat a barrier to defeat the game. It's a little bit of a perspective illusion. So as long as you could get the maximum combos in the same moveset, you're golden. And now we're at 96% catchability rate. It's like a little bit close to the max, but it cheats you out. Like, thanks game, thanks for cheating me out. But still, got Pidgey, attack power 30. Like I said before, you'll never use these tutorial Pokemon in the game. But sadly, I wish I could use Togepi. Togepi's pretty cute. It was one of my favorite when Misty hatched the egg and Togepi's along with the ride. But now we're battling Togepi. We're doing that combo set move. And I recommend to have that big kind of combo set I just did with 12 combos in a row to move it at the bottom, so then the levels keep on stacking lower but then keep on moving, and that's how you'll get the most of a combo. So after our catchability rate being maxed out, we are getting Togepi. I'm pretty excited about this, but at the same time, Togepi's attack power is at 30, so I'll never use Togepi. But we're at stage 8, battling Pichu. Amelia is showing us that some stages only involve 3 Pokemon, which those are the fun challenges because the combos will happen more frequently because there's less Pokemon to use. So you'll be like stack on stack on stack on stack on stack, which will be pretty exciting. Sadly, right here we're at combo 15, but I've been at combos before where it's like in the 80s or 100, well, 150 or 251. I'll try to see if I could do that again, that kind of high combo set. Now we're capturing Pichu with a max catchability, so we have Pichu now. Exciting, but just like the rest, the attack power is pretty low at level 30, which sad. We'll never use Togepi or Pichu, but now we're battling Audino, our Kalos promoted Pokemon for Pokemon Centers. Now we're battling with 12 moves left over, with a little disturbance in the bottom right corner, so it's pretty sad. Gonna move Eevee over this way, and using that little plus thing, moving Bulbasaur, trying to combo set as well. I see moving this Pokemon over here, so I'm gonna do that. And there we go. Doing that cross left over, and with the help of Eevee at the end, now we're gonna capture Audino. And then with a move bonus of 3000 and moves left over at 6. Now we're gonna see the catchability rate that they originally gave us, which is 42. It's okay, it's whatever. But with a total catchability rate of 84, we're going to capture Audino, which is useful for stage 10. And then our Squirtle evolved to level 2, so that's pretty exciting. And that's a pretty high attack power of Audino, so we'll definitely be using that, especially at stage 10. Now we're greeted by this weird Pokemon Traveler that has a Mega Stone for Mega Audino. And in order to get the Mega Stone, we have to defeat Mega Audino in stage 10. So, when you talked about what Mega Stones are and how excited everyone is, we're now going to battle with Audino up front to play the game. We're going to defeat the random stranger and Mega Audino to get the Audinite Stone to Mega Evolve Audino. Already we're doing a pretty good start with all the combos. Really upset that that little disturbance destroyed that Charmander. Could have done that like a sideways L move, but oh well. Going to be moving that Squirtle to get Esper. Then going to switch Charmander and Squirtle for that combo set. And now I see moving Esper over there to get 2 Audinos. And now I'm going to be moving Esper again with Squirtle. And then the last one I'm going to do is move Charmander up for 5 Audino in a row to wipe it out and get the Mega Stone for Mega Audino. And the cool part about these boss stages is it doesn't matter about having how many moves left over, because the winning receiving thing is the stone on a Pokemon. So definitely try to strategically use those moves to help win the game versus trying to cheapen out some way and then you might not win the game in the end. Beating this level gets us the stone, a jewel, and 10 extra hearts. So that's pretty cool. Now we're going to be battling Happiny at stage 11. I'll be using this moment in time to show you what Mega Audino does when Audino evolves in its Mega form. Any Pokemon that has a Mega Stone with it will move up to the front to the circle emphasized area on the left. So we're going to have Audino there to Mega Evolve to Mega Audino, and we're going to play the game that way. Now I'm going to try to match up Audino a lot this round to show you guys what Mega Audino does. And we're told that the gauge on the left side will show you how the progress before Audino Mega evolves. So now I'm going to try to find Audino and match up the most that way. So already that first match did a lot of combo moves. Now I already see a Squirtle and a Charmander, but I'm going to avoid that to do a Audino to Mega Evolve. And what the Mega Evolution does is it destroys the top, bottom, and then the side, like right here. Got rid of the whole left corner because it did top, bottom, left, and right of the whole line. So I'm doing a lot of it horizontally, but it also works vertically as well. So that way you get to destroy your surrounding area to get more combo chances that way. So Mega Audino is pretty useful in the game until it's more type-based, then you'll definitely want to use other Pokemon, but Mega Audino is a great starting Pokemon, that's for sure. And now we caught Happiny, but we'll never use it again. The attack power is pretty low. Good note though is Charmander's at level 2, but Pokemon in this game don't evolve. They only stay there, but their attack power gets stronger. So capturing Pokemon that's higher evolution is better. So definitely focus more on the types versus wishing your Pokemon would evolve. And then now, after beating Happiny, we're now shown the little tab about gifts, where Pokemon, well, the game might give you a lot of gifts sometimes. We'll also go into the special area later about events that Pokemon gives you. We're now also being told about our friends section where you can earn hearts and send hearts to one another. I can't because I don't have friends to send hearts to because they don't play the game. So, pretty sad, but oh well. Now I'm going to show you guys that logging in every day. You get coins. Every day it's 500 coins. For 10 in a row, it's 1,000. And now I'm showing you a little bit about the purchasing section. You could go in there, but it does this like monthly. You can only spend 5,000 points per month. Going to the gift section, we're gifted a Giratina. And that's pretty cool, getting a legendary Pokemon right out of the blue. I feel like that's a little bit of a nod to a Sinnoh remake happening. We'll see. Now I'm in the special section of Pokemon Shuffle, special stages. The Pokemon blacked out represents the Pokemon that are higher levels. So we'll be playing the ones that we can see, the lower level ones. I'm at the card profile. Nothing exciting, only shows you how many times you play the game, that kind of thing. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like this video, please leave a like. If you do like Pokemon content, I'll be making more. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you guys soon. See ya.